We are going to be finding some soul therapy today with San Diego real estate specialist Kip Boatcher and Marlene Spotton, owner of Marlene's Tea and Cakes. We're going to be hearing about the evolution of her business, the community of Santaluz, and what's happening in the San Diego real estate market. Kip Boatcher and I are so fortunate and pleased to be here with Marlene of Marlene's Tea and Cakes. Thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
thank you for having me.
Yeah, really appreciate it.
Now, Kip, tell me a little bit about the location of Marlene's restaurant here. I know you are quite the expert in the area.
Yeah, what's great about Marlene's location here, she's in the Santaluz area as part of the Verrazano community neighborhood. And what's great about this particular area is that you're kind of in the center of everything for North County.
Absolutely. You really are in the heart of this little community. As I was driving in, you're surrounded by residential homes.
Yes, and it's really beautiful here. It's very peaceful, very calm. We're right in front of a park. It's just lovely.
Well, your restaurant is lovely as well.
Thank you.
And I want to get into your story a little bit because it's so fascinating. You came here when you were 4 years old from the Philippines?
Yes, I was born in the Philippines and my parents brought me here. And I was raised in San Diego and I've been here all my life.
And you went to UCSD and were a computer science major.
Yes.
That seems like the opposite of owning a tea shop.
I've always loved to bake, but I did want to establish a career that was good for my future. And I did enjoy the math and the science, but I've always had a passion for baking, so I found my perfect space here.
Awesome.
So you were in the computer science industry for
for
a great
12
deal
years.
of your life. Raised your son.
I did.
And then you decided to open Marlene's Tea and Cakes.
Yes. I wanted to do something that I really, really loved. So I thought it was a perfect venue for what I like to do and what I like to experience.
Yeah.
Had you always had a place like this envisioned in your mind?
I did. I've always wanted something a little bit more elegant, a little bit more different from all the other tea houses, because I truly do enjoy the afternoon tea, but I like the elegance of like the hotel teas, but I also like the comfy coziness of the tea rooms. So I tried to put those two together, and here I am.
That's
Well,
great.
you poured us some beautiful tea. Tell me a little bit about this one.
I went to the North American Tea Expo in Las Vegas. It's the biggest tea expo in North America, and this tea called Mango and Friends, it won an award, and I wanted to make sure that when I did open my tea room that I had some teas that were of high quality. And this is an all-natural tea, naturally sweet, and it is decaffeinated, so it's a very, very popular tea.
Well, it's beautiful, and this mango is just wafting in the air. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Now, Kip, I imagine that you maybe have sat around one or two tea parties in your life with your 3 daughters.
I have. Not as elegant as this. This is pretty amazing. I can't wait to bring my family here and kind of experience what everything that you've created. I mean, the space is beautiful, and the experience is really kind of unique. And I think that that's why she's been so successful. Is that it is different. It's kind of out of the box, and I can't wait.
And word of mouth.
Yeah,
absolutely. Now, tell me a little bit more about the area. What else people can come here to the Santaluz area to do, to experience?
Well, there's a whole variety of things. When you're really looking for that great family communities, Santaluz and the surrounding Verrazano, Santa Monica, Mirasol, they're really centered around kind of outdoor spaces, parks, hiking and biking trails, kind of getting outdoors and experiencing everything that this beautiful area in North County, San Diego has to offer. I've talked a little bit about it, and having direct access to the beaches. It's about 12-15 minutes to get to Del Mar, Torrey Pines, and so you kind of get this great climate where in the summertime it doesn't really get any hotter than probably 80, 82 degrees, and in the wintertime it's still pretty temperate where we're only in the 70s. So we don't get those big extremes in cool and hot temperatures, and so you find that most people that are gravitated to this area are very outdoor centric, and so they love everything that these neighborhoods have really been developed around and offer.
Absolutely. And I have to say, I know I was telling you this off camera, as I drove here through Rancho, through Fairbanks, right after that last gate of Fairbanks Ranch is Santaluz.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. As you drive through Rancho Santa Fe, you kind of get this feeling, this amazing history and all of the eucalyptus trees and the very dense vegetation. And then you get to the very end of Fairbanks, and then it just kind of opens up, and you have this beautiful coastal pastoral rolling hills, which is really what San Diego looked like back in the early 1900s. And when Santaluz was originally envisioned, that's what they wanted. They want something that was historic, that was authentic. And as you drive into it, it just feels like the skies open up, and you have this amazing array of color and all these incredible homes, everything from single family, 2,000 square foot residences all the way up to 20,000 square foot mega estates.
Estates.
A little bit of everything is offered in the area, and I think that's really what makes it so unique.
Absolutely. Marlene, how have you been embraced by the community here?
It's just a beautiful community. The people are warm. I've met people from just the surrounding neighborhoods, so it's just surrounded by all the Rancho Bernardo, Poway, Peñasquitos, and people do come in here from all around just to enjoy the tea room.
That's fantastic. And Mother's Day is soon approaching, and I'm sure that is a very popular day for you.
We're very busy, but we're also busy before that. March, April, May, even June is extremely busy for our business.
And you don't raise your prices on Mother's Day,
We
which
don't.
I love.
I actually want to reward people who do want to come here and celebrate Mother's Day here, so that's my way of just telling them thank you for being here. So we do want to make it real special.
That's fantastic.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now tell me, I know that you have 2 listings very close by here, Kip.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about those properties.
So a variety of listings. 2 particular ones I'd like to showcase today are in the Santa Monica neighborhood. Both properties have just come on the market. The Santa Monica neighborhood is a great family neighborhood. Big wide streets. Got lots of lush landscaping, sidewalks, very family oriented. These particular properties are between 4,500 and 4,800 square feet, 2-story homes, great backyards, swimming pools, lots of indoor-outdoor spaces, and they're really priced when you look from a value standpoint. It's amazing how much you get for the amount of money. One property is priced at $1,350,000, very private, very well done. And we have another home that's a little bit larger in square footage, a little bit bigger backyard, outdoor cabana, and that particular home is priced at $1,458,800. Both have kind of unique features to themselves, and given where the market is right now in the Santa Monica, Verrazano, and Santaluz areas, we expect these homes to sell within the next week or so.
It's great to be in San Diego, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great to be in San Diego.
All right, well, I think we should cheers to that. I do see on the
Absolutely.
sign, Marlene, that it says tea is therapy for the soul.
It is.
All right, let's
fantastic.
get some tea therapy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.